Hello everyone, welcome to the Bug Warrior. On today's episode, I want to share my personal beacon of hope in this nightmare rabbit hole known as the road to Paragon 300. Okay, so let me start by sending my utmost respect to all the players out there who have already achieved Paragon 300. This is without a doubt not only the hardest task or achievement in Diablo 4, but for me it's the most challenging goal in any game I've ever played. Honestly, it's insane, it's really crazy what's going on, but if I can do it, you can do it. If you have been following my journey, you might remember a video I made a few weeks ago where I declared that reaching Paragon level 300 was impossible, especially for regular players like myself, so people with jobs, families, friends, and everyday responsibilities that basically limit our grind time compared to hardcore pros or streamers. But guess what? Today I'm sitting at Paragon 298, so I'm closer than ever, and honestly, I wouldn't have made it this far without the incredible Paragon 300 calculator created by Cocoland ACNH. It is amazing, and in this video I'll show you basically that was the game changer, and that's what helped me so much. This amazing spreadsheet first appeared on Reddit when I stumbled upon it, and I will leave the link in the comments, by the way. I wasn't sure if it would actually help, but now I am a firm believer. A massive shout and thank you to Gokuland for this masterpiece of a tool. It honestly is what stopped me from going crazy, so huge thanks, and it's amazing all the effort put into this tool. So let's get to it. So here's the thing, just by playing daily, most players will naturally reach somewhere between Paragon 250 and 275 without much thinking, without much strategy. For me, it was at Paragon 275 where I hit a brick wall. And let's not forget, Paragon 284 is only halfway to Paragon 300. So that's right, 50% of the entire grind is crammed into those final 16 levels, and that's why as you get closer to Paragon 300 it becomes very hard. So this is where the spreadsheet becomes a game changer, and this is how it works. You begin by setting your starting point, so basically you begin by entering your current progress in percent into the mid progress column for your level. For example, I started at 275, well actually I was just finishing Paragon 275, and that's why I enter 0% at Paragon 276. And this is your starting point. This is where it all begins. From here, you start running the pits. So you start grinding pits, and there's two things you need to track. The first one is the amount of experience you're getting per pit level, or the pit level that you're running. For me, at the beginning, pit 100 was the one that gave me the best results early on. To be honest, once I reached Paragon 290, I had to change to pit 110. And that's when I could see that the bar was slowly moving. So the time it takes you between runs is also calculated. My average was around 30 seconds, but obviously you can adjust this to reflect your pace. But I believe that 30 seconds is like the average for all of us, so it should be okay, but again, you can adjust as you need. Number 3, you begin tracking your XP. So use the XP chart that I shared on my previous Paragon 300 video. I'll leave the link also in the comments, and that way you can calculate how much experience you're earning per run. Okay, so how to stay on track. At first I was running pits with tons of energy. I was so excited. I could see that there was a sense of purpose, and I was grinding 3 to 5 levels per day. But that stopped when I hit Paragon 290. From there, I was aiming at the beginning to hit 2 levels per day. That was my goal. So in 5 days I would be Paragon 300, but that failed. I quickly hit the wall again at Paragon 295, and to be honest, this is where I started feeling that I was burned out, that I was tired. Even at work, I felt that even though I was sleeping, I was exhausted from all this grinding. So what I'm doing right now is only doing 1 level per day. And honestly, this is what I recommend once you get to 290. Just forget about grinding more levels. I know there are some hardcore players or hardcore grinding where they are doing 2 levels at least, but it's way too much, because remember that Paragon 300 is just 1 billion points alone of XP, and the ones before, they're really not that far away from it. So it's really challenging. So again, anything beyond the 1 level per day will most likely burn you out. So right now I'm at Paragon 298. I'm closer than ever to the finish line. And this spreadsheet gave me the structure. It gave me a sense of purpose, and most importantly, helped me stay sane during this grueling grind. It's really crazy. People like didn't understood, like people around me, what I was doing. They just would see me doing like the same activity over and over again. So if you're ready to dive into the rabbit hole, let this tool be your guiding light. I promise it really works. It's really simple. If I can do it, I promise you can do it way better than me. So let me know in the comments if this makes sense, if it helps you, or if there's also anything else in my small wisdom that I can share to make your grind easier. I will be more than happy to help in any way. And again, I close by saying that if I can do it, so can you. Happy grinding, and I'll see you in the next video.